Good morning. How you doing, everyone? Bridget here. Hope you're doing well this morning. I haven't really slept in a few days for a number of reasons, but the main thing is that we just got a new cat in our lives, and she has not stopped unleashing her voice for 3 days straight. So please bear with me this morning as, I am so glad you're here today. Again, my name is Briget, and I am a vocalist with Kitka Women's Vocal Ensemble and True Life Trio. I write my own music, and I've been doing Unleash Your Voice for the last few years. It's been a really wonderful experience for me to be working with so many vocalists and helping people discover and unleash their voices. And right now in this time, I feel like it's a really important time to tap in with our voices and to stand up and use our voices in ways that we never thought possible, or maybe I never thought I could use my voice in the way I've been using it the last little chunk of time. And I'm feeling really so much gratitude for all that's happening, and also a lot of pain and oh gosh, I can't even bring the words to it, but I'm hoping that I can support people through vocal warm-ups and through connecting with themselves and their center, so that we can continue this work that needs to be done and should have been done for hundreds of years. And so here we go. I'm excited to work with you today. So let's just start by centering in and taking a few deep breaths. Kind of bounce your knees a little bit. Really feel your feet on the ground. The earth is here to hold us, to be with us, so allow that to be. Pick up your toes, kind of wiggle them around, move them down to touch the earth gently. Bring your energy there. Good. Now take 3 nice big deep breaths. So breathe down into the belly and out. And in and out. And then one more deep breath on this one. Let it out on a sigh. So breathe in. Good. Let's do one more of those. That felt so good. So breathe in. Good. Now roll your shoulders back. Thanks for being here, Paul. I missed you guys on Thursday as well, and I hope you got to check out those videos I shared. Some really, really great vocal techniques. If you didn't, you can go back on the Unleash Your Voice posts and check out Eric's great warm-ups on YouTube that have taught me so much. And then roll your shoulders forward. Here we go. Hey, Judy, and hey, April. So glad you're here. Really tune in to the breath, tune into the body, release some of the stress and tension. Big breaths. Breathe in. And out. Good. Now roll your head around. Stretch out the neck. Oh, yeah. Oh, that feels good. Start humming. Oh, hi, Sri Baba. Glad you like the videos. Thanks for being here. Now go the other way. Good. Okay, now just rest your head to the right side. I'm a little sleep deprived, so left and right are a little hard to figure out. And then if you need a little extra stretch, just rest your hand gently on the top of your head. And then if you want to further the stretch, you can flatten out your wrist. And that gives you a nice little stretch in the forearm, which is also much appreciated right now. Anytime. Great, now go to the other side, ear to the shoulder. And we're not crunching, we're just kind of opening this side. And then drop your hand onto the top of your head. Again, don't pull, just allow the weight of your head to open up your neck. And then if you need a little extra, you can flatten your wrist out. Awesome. Now let's take a second and roll the shoulders back again. As you're doing this, bend your knees so you can really embody that movement and really feel it throughout your whole body. I know I've been in my head a lot this week, really taking in a lot of information, really trying to make sense of a lot of things. And I feel this sense of disembodiment happening when I'm up in my brain a lot. So this morning I'm going to really focus in on feeling my body, feeling my breath, feeling how my hands move, feeling the energy from here, from the center, all the way out to the ends of my arms. So as you're moving, really try to focus in on that. Feel your whole body. Awesome. Oh, great. Now give yourself a little face massage. Oh, yeah. Especially get into the jaw. I know I've been carrying a lot of tension in my jaw. Oh yeah, that's so good. And then go ahead and rub your neck a little bit, give that throat chakra a little love. And then even give yourself a little behind the neck rub. Wake it up, wake it up, wake it up. Now stretch out your jaw and open your mouth. Good, now we'll bring your tongue out. And then up. Good, then rub your tongue on the inside of your mouth. Good. Now we'll do some gentle horse lips. So if you have trouble doing horse lips, you can put your fingers in your cheeks to sort of loosen up the lips. And really think about relaxing your lips and then really using the core to push the breath out, and that'll help sort of create the horse lips. Good, let's do 2 more times. Oh, look at me adding a glissando on. Do it with a glissando. This time concentrate on not clenching your jaw as you're doing this. Awesome. Now try to roll your R. So if you have trouble rolling your R's, you can go da 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 da. Ra da 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 da. If you don't have trouble rolling your R's, go. Good. Do it again. Or ra da 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 da. It's almost like da da da, but just a little bit further back. Da 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 da. Good. Now again with the horse rolling. I meant tongue rolling. Let's do it again. Awesome. Now try to do both at the same time. I learned this from Michelle Simon, who's one of my dearest friends and vocal mentors. And so you roll the tongue and do the horse lips at the same time, something like this. What that requires is just a lot of relaxation, a lot of support coming from the lower belly. Awesome. Now just give a nice big sigh. Very gentle. Again. Good. Now hum and chew. Awesome. So next we're going to just take a minute and do some long tones. So what this means is you'll take a nice big deep breath in down into your belly. Actually, I want to do that for a second before we get into the long tones. So let's do some breathing first, excuse me. So we'll do a sharp breath out and then relax the air in, okay? So sharp breath out, like that, and then relax the air in. Great, let's do that again. Sharp breath out, push it with the belly, and then relax the air in. Good, one more time. Sharp breath out, relax the air in. Awesome. Now just breathe regularly. Okay. So now I like to kind of think of this as like a little bit of a vocal meditation. So what we'll do is we'll take a nice deep breath in, relaxing the belly, allowing the belly to fill and fill out. And then we'll use that air to connect, really think about connecting the sound to the air. And you'll use whatever tone you want, whatever vowel you want, and just hold that for as long as you can. And we'll do 5 of them. Okay, so big breath in and out. And then when you need to, you can breathe again. Good. That feels good. It feels so good to connect, to really connect the breath and really feel how long you can hold it, and then really kind of witness the breath going in and out of the body. I think that's a big part of what I like to teach is awareness, and so a breathing, toning meditation is about witnessing your breath coming in and out of your body. So you can do that anytime. That's one of the things I love about all of these vocal exercises is they are very portable. So if you're ever feeling like you need to release something or you need to center yourself, it's a really good way to do that. At this point, I'm going to go down to the piano, turn this around, bring it down, here we go. So, as I said earlier, we got a cat, and she has been unleashing her voice all weekend, so you can probably hear her yowling in the other room. She's okay, but she had 4 kittens, and this is the first time away from them, and so she's kind of looking around for them, wondering where they went. So let's just start with Ma Me Mi Mo Mu Maya. 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 Great. One more glissando. Paul here asked if the cat can horse lips, and I haven't taught her that yet, but maybe that's a really good way to focus her energy, her vocal excitement into something that's a little more productive. And with the cat in mind, actually, let's do this. Let's go meow. Okay? Meow. about, there's a tendency, I find myself pushing my chin up to try to hit the higher notes. Thinking about keeping your chin not like tucked too far back, so you don't want to create too much tension, but just sort of even. Good. Glissando that up. Play with that. Awesome. So yes, Paul, cross species, and we're going to go back to horse lips because horse lips are the best. And so what we'll do here is we'll go very simple. Okay, let's do it. If you're having trouble with horse lips, you can go yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Last one. Good. Now hum and chew. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lots of freedom in that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good. Now kind of make whatever weird noises you need to make. Yo, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, yawn a little bit. Oh. Good. Awesome. Okie dokie. Let's see. Why don't we do this one going down? So for those of you who have been with me in the last few weeks, you probably know this one, but I will break it down for those of you who are new. I'll sing the melody and then I'll break it down quickly, and then we'll do the other drone parts, which are very easy. So, Dragano, draganchitse is the melody. So to break that down, Dragano, try that. I'm just going to say, for those of you who have been here with me every week and had already know this, I like to think of singing kind of like yoga. Like there's always a beginner's mind and meditation. Like there's always more to learn and deeper to go. So if you already feel like, oh, I know this one, like no problem, really think about your placement. Really think about how your mouth is formed. Think about where you're resonating. Think about, are you connecting to your breath? There's one, there's like learning a melody, and then there's actually really integrating it into your voice. And I think that's the work. That's where the real freedom comes, is integration. Dragano. Try that. Dragano. Beautiful. Draganchitse. Draganchitse. Beautiful. Let's do it again. Dragano, draganchitse. Great. And this one, since the melody is going in a downward motion, it's really important to think of keeping a nice upward trajectory so that you're not going low in the tone. Dragano, draganchitse, like falling into the back of your throat. Really think about keeping an upward trajectory right in the front of your face. Here we go. Dragano, draganchitse. Morning, Kaori. Here we go. Cool. Dragano, draganchitse. Dragano, draganchitse. So the second half, because I didn't break it down earlier. Draganchitse. Try that again. Draganchitse. Good. Draganchitse. Good. Dragano, draganchitse. Great, so April has this great question here. I love this. Thank you so much for asking. It feels a bit higher from where I naturally sing. How do I get power and avoid being pitchy in that awkward place? That's a really great question. It's all about the breath, all about really sinking deep into your belly. There's also, there is some physiological limitations on where people's voices naturally sit. My voice is a little bit higher, I'm a soprano, so, but really thinking about forward placement, really resonating right up here in the front of your mask, Draga, as opposed to Dragano. Really thinking bright sound. You can raise your eyebrows, smile a little bit. Dragano. Relax and think about lightness. Think about connecting to the breath. Think about strength. And sometimes it just takes practice also. I hope that's helpful. So let's start here. Dragano, draganchitse. What the hell was that? Excuse me. Again, no sleep. Dragano, draganchitse. Dragano, draganchitse. The other thing that's really helpful is to think about the vowels and the shape of the vowels. Especially when I've noticed when people are singing in a language that's not their first language, there tends to be this like sort of, I don't even know exactly how to describe it, but what I would like to see is a little more room in the mouth. Dragano, draganchitse. And that can really kind of open up the sound. Great. So there's two other parts that you can sing with this one. One is a top drone, so you just sing the same note as the first pitch of the whole melody, or the low drone if you have a lower voice and you want to sing down here. So these are the two options. I'll start with this one. Dragano, draganchitse. Good. Dragano, draganchitse. So those are the two options for this particular warm-up. And I like to think about the relatedness to the earlier exercise that we were doing, the breath, the sort of meditation sounding, where you're really tuning in to allowing the breath in, allowing that relaxation in, and then using that to carry the sound all the way through. And when you're singing a drone, you're creating a nice bed. It's not about sounding pretty or sounding anything special. It's really about making a solid column of sound, as Michelle Simon would say. I keep quoting her. I love her so much. Column of sound that will really help solidify the harmony around it. Okay, so here we go. You can sing Dragano, draganchitse, or Dragano, draganchitse. 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 Awesome. That sounds great. So hopefully that was helpful. That one is so good for creating a nice, solid, single breath phrase, and really thinking about creating sound that is just really pure sounding and not dragano, you know, so dragano, really thinking about that nice solid line, kind of stretching and pulling as you're making the sound. Yeah, let's see, I think we'll just end with a couple of big deep breaths and nice glissandos to again sort of shake off some stress and tension if you are carrying any with you, which I personally am, and to help sort of allow you to continue to unleash your voice throughout the whole week. Again, I'm Bridget, and it's so fun to be here with you, and I have an online course that I sell, which is at unleashyourvoice.me, and it's such a pleasure to have people using these resources to find their voices, and I hope you will find yours. It's such an important time to really dig in and find our voices. So why don't we go ahead and take a couple big deep breaths in, so breathe into the belly. Release on a glissando like an ah. Good, one more time. And then chew a little bit. Feel your body. Notice how you feel after singing for half an hour. I feel better. Yeah, so thank you all so much for being here with me today. I will be back on Thursday morning at 9:30, and I do this every Monday and Thursday at 9:30. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the chat, or you can email me at Briget@BrigetBoyle.com, and I will get back to you. And I look forward to connecting with you more. And thank you so much for sharing your morning with me, and may you have a blessed week.